What's going on, everyone? Emeroy here. You're probably gonna be watching this in several different channels, possibly on the Vision Paradox channel, possibly on my personal channel, and possibly on his channel, which is Groove. Today we have Ben, who is the founder and creator of a company called Groove. So they teach all over the country. They pretty much have flipped the idea of hip hop and dance fitness. And when I first met him, it was pretty much, and I took his class for the first time. There was everything that I wanted in how I thought a hip hop dance class should be. Well, because there's hip hop dance classes that teach like super technical and it's all about musicality, but then there's people who just want to do it for fun and for fitness. And there's not a whole lot of that, which is something I think he does very well. And then, there's the usual credits. He's worked with will.I.Am and, choreograph. He's been on the Teens Choice Awards. Yeah. So he's done a lot of really, really cool things, but one of the things I think that's super impressive is what he's done with this company and how he's affected people's lives through the power of dancing. So, I can talk about it all I want. I'm going to let the people know a little bit more about you.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for having me. Like he said, my name is Benjamin Allen. And yeah, I started this dance fitness. I hate to say fitness because that word has such a connotation and the industry is so large and crowded.
Yeah.
We like to say maybe like dance experience.
Right,
because it is.
Sexy.
We want sexy, yeah. Because we like it to feel like that every class that you walk into doesn't just feel like a check mark on your to-do list of something you have to get done every week because I need to work out.
Yeah.
Right? I need to burn calories, I need to work out, I have to go to dance class. Mm. I want you to feel like I can't wait to go to this class every week. And truthfully, that's the feedback that I get from a lot of people. Since I've been doing this, we started it about 8 years ago with nothing but an idea that dance should be accessible to everybody. I was teaching at a professional dance studio and I was teaching at a gym. So I had everybody from those looking to expand and grow as dancers, and just like you said, to those looking to lose weight. And looking for the fitness element. And I was like, where's the in-between? What do we have where you can feel like a dancer, you can rock it out, where it's not intimidating, because as a lot of people know, professional dance studios can be a little, I feel like an audition or a little intimidating. And as a professional dancer, for so many years, I felt that. And I started dancing in college, which was late in life, and I started dancing at ASU at the rec center.
Wow.
So it was a very everybody's welcome, all levels, doesn't matter your age, your body type, anything like that. And so to circle back around to that after so many years and to be building a movement, or as we like to say, a groovement. Yeah. To be building that in the same vein as hey, if you love dance, if you love music, if you're looking for a community to be a part of, we're it. We're that experience that you literally cannot wait to attend every single week. So it's been a huge joy for me to see it take off. What started with one class, me teaching over here in West Hollywood, California, is now, I believe we just crossed the 50 classes a week mark.
Oh, wow.
Across the country,
wow.
Which is cool. So in sporadic cities, in various cities, but even I have a girl that just started in Melbourne, Australia, which is cool.
What?
I've got a girl that's about to start in Brazil. I've got a girl that just started in Montreal. So we're starting to cross the international border. And there's just this little flame that's growing and growing. And I'm seeing big communities of like-minded people grow in Denver and San Jose and Chicago. So I'm stoked. We're at a really awesome place right now to be changing the world and changing lives through dance.
So, you said the groove experience. How does that differ from a typical fitness class or even a Zumba class? Which is,
Absolutely.
It's a dance class also. But
the one thing that anybody would ever compare us to is Zumba, right? Because that is the Kleenex of fitness, right?
The Kleenex of fitness.
It's you don't have your own brand; it's just Kleenex, right?
Yeah.
So people always say, "Oh, it's like Zumba." So what I would say and what I would explain is that Zumba is follow along. So the teacher gets up there, it's pre-choreographed. So you're going to follow the teacher through a sequence of moves, which is usually like the same thing for the verse, same thing for the verse, same thing for the chorus.
Yeah.
And then every week the teacher rotates different songs in. So it's super fun to follow along. As soon as you recognize that choreography and that music, you start to become really good at those moves.
Yeah.
Okay? That's as far as it goes. Okay? You're doing it over and over again, repetitiously, for a very specific benefit, which is usually like cardio, calorie burn. With GROOV3, what we've developed is this format, which a lot of people call like the add-on method, where we're building choreography throughout the entire class. So we break it down in bite-sized chunks, which is super cool because we go super slow. So we're doing it at what we call halftime. So anybody, like if I were to get up and show you at halftime, you're a dancer.
Dude, that's what I loved when I took your class the first time. I loved that halftime pace because it was like...
It's truly the accessibility side of it.
You're dancing already. It's not like... It's like minimal talking, if anything.
No
it's
talking.
Like the only thing is 5, 6, 7, 8. That's it. And everything else is just immersive. Yes. That's what I loved about the class.
So we do it super slow, so literally anybody, even beginners, can catch on. And then we speed it up. And then we go back and review. So from a muscle memory standpoint, which is a huge component of our brand, and super beneficial for all ages, especially like an older demographic.
Oh, yeah.
The muscle memory, the neuroscience of it, it's like you're firing up your brain in a whole new way where you can't check out.
Yeah.
You can't be like, okay, I know these moves. What am I going to have for dinner tonight? Oh my God, what are my kids doing? You can't check out because we're going on. And we're going to keep moving on. And we're going to keep adding on. And the benefit, and this is like, I don't know why I decided to do this, but we do new choreography every week. So there's this challenge where it's like every week when you come back, you're being asked to like learn new moves, learn a new sequence of moves. So there's just, I mean, I could probably go on about the benefits, but there's so many benefits beyond physical.
Yeah.
Okay, so that for me. That's where we differentiate.
Yeah.
That's why I say I don't want to promote fitness necessarily because I don't really care. I don't care if you lose weight. I mean, yeah, if you're active and you're moving and you're eating well, there's a huge health benefit to it, of course.
Yeah.
But I want you to feel that body confidence.
I
want you to feel empowered in your own body because you're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I want you to feel like Beyonce.
I think that's like one of the questions I get like when I was teaching dance. I was like, how do I feel confident in my own body?
Yeah. That's huge for people. Yeah. It transcends like not just in the dance room. It goes way beyond that. It's your walk down the street.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I just took a dance class. I feel really good.
Yeah, it's like it's a good kind of high that like because that's what I noticed when I was in your class is that people feel good throughout the whole thing. And when I've noticed some other, and this has happened to me, is when I was first teaching, is that when I had a hard time trying to teach a student, and seeing the frustration that the other person didn't get it's crushing for a teacher, as an instructor. But what you put together in your method of teaching, I think has been amazing. And just seeing seeing it for myself was freaking cool. From like the middle-aged ladies to teenagers to guys going with their girl just because it's a date kind of thing.
Date. I love couples that come together. Couples and families make me so happy to see them come together.
Like, I saw the guy like with his girlfriend. All right, fine, I'm gonna do it. Fine. But then he was into it by the end of the class.
And then he's the one that's like, babe, are we going this week? Are we going? Yeah, no, it's brilliant. I've got a family that's been coming, and the daughter started dancing with me when she was 3.
Oh wow!
I haven't seen them in years, which is cool. She started coming back to my hip hop class. Now all of a sudden, she's 11. Her little brother's 9, and her dad comes. So the 3 of them, as a family affair, have been coming like twice a week together. Dad used to dance, right? So now he's reconnecting with it. The kids are learning how to dance. Yeah. They're in a group with a bunch of adults. They don't care. They're just living their lives. Yeah. So, yeah, families, boyfriend, girlfriend, even just groups of friends. Yeah. As like, what are we doing tonight? Instead of maybe going out to the bars. Yeah. Let's go to this really fun experience because we use a continuous set of music. So in some classes we have a live DJ, which is totally a game changer in the dance.
Oh yeah, that was live.
And
man.
dance and fitness world. But these DJs are making mixes that we are able to use in these classes. Your favorite songs, everything from the late 80s to the early 90s, all the way up to the hits of today.
Yeah.
And the fun is like when you can sing along.
Yeah.
Okay? When you lose yourself in the class and in the moment, you don't realize you're dancing, you don't realize you're sweating and getting a huge workout. And you're partying like you would at a nightclub.
Yeah.
It's your favorite night out.
I want to go take it back from the beginning real quick.
Yeah.
What before Groove, I think we as we mentioned, you had the opportunity to work with all these amazing people.
Yeah.
Like, what caused the shift for you to start this? Like, so a lot of people come to LA and they want to be like, I want to be a professional dancer. I want to be a backup dancer. I want to do.
It's the dream.
Yeah, that's the dream. And like, and you were. I think when we first talked, you were going that direction, but all of a sudden it's like decided to pave your own path.
Yeah. So to speak to that, I was exactly like the stereotype. I was a young kid, wanted to live the dream, moved to LA. At the time, it was like Janet Jackson, Britney Spears, like that was the goal.
Mm-hmm.
Christina Aguilera, like they were hot. I wanted to go on tour. That's all I knew. Mm-hmm. My experience led me to tons of other opportunities, award shows, national commercials, started choreographing for like upcoming artists. I realized like, hey, I'm pretty good at like artist development. Mm-hmm. Realized I'm really good at teaching. But essentially, I was finding myself at auditions and in classes and not loving it. Mm. So when you have a passion that you are looking to for fulfillment and all of the sudden you're not fulfilled anymore, that was destroying to me. I had to like pull back and go, why am I not liking this? What am I not? I'm booking work. Mm-hmm. I'm not waiting tables anymore. I'm a working dancer, which is huge.
Yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah, like that in and of itself is like not easy to do. I'm like, but I'm not fulfilled. I'm not loving what I'm doing. Yeah. So I took a huge step back and just kind of assessed like my skill set and what I'm good at, what I love to do, and teaching kept calling me back. I'm like, I really love doing this, and I really love seeing what it does for people, the difference that it makes in their lives. Mm-hmm. And that was it. Like I told you, I booked a studio. I hired it on my own, mm-hmm. and was like, hey friends, I'm trying something new. Come check it out. Yeah. And all of a sudden, just the everything that was surrounding it, the excitement, the joy, the newness of it, and the fact that you didn't have to be a member. So, that was my gym situation. I only taught to members. Yeah. Now you don't have to be a member. Yeah. All levels. So it wasn't that intimidation factor of a professional studio. Yeah. And it just kind of like got legs and started taking off. I mean, I'm really to this day shocked because all I did was follow that gut and that passion. Mm. It had nothing to do with like a business plan and worldwide takeover. Mm. But now we're building a global brand. So
it's really an example of like leading with the heart instead of leading with currency.
I would tell people that over and over and over again.
Yeah. From leading with their passion, and then what happened, the byproduct of it was leading pretty much a worldwide business. Like, what were some of the challenges that you faced in first building your business, which is essentially also a passion project?
Yeah. That's a great question, because I think any entrepreneur and any small business owner is going to tell you it's a lot. Mm-hmm. You don't have the backing and the support of what a regular company or normal company would have. You're sort of on your own. So the important part is building a team. Mm-hmm. And I got so lucky because it was a passion project. I had a couple really good friends who kind of offered their services in the beginning. Mm-hmm. They said, if you need help with design, Megan Schutz, I can help you. If you need help with social media, Jason Listina, I can help you. If you need help with financials, Amber Powell, I can help you. If you need help with operations, Caroline Magbojos, I can help you. And we were all friends. And it was just cool because we were all working on it together.
Yeah.
I mean, ultimately, when we started to establish more of the business side of it, we all had to decide whether or not, like, is this where I want to invest my time? Do I want to still be on board? Or I just want to be a student and dance and be your friend, whatever.
Yeah.
So some of those people are still on the team, which is fantastic and so incredible to think that, like, we all started it together.
Yeah.
But a clear plan, okay? Business plan. Super important. It's always going to change. Okay, our business plan has changed many times. So don't get attached to the idea that you thought in the beginning, because as you grow, you have to be amendable. You have to be adaptable to the different, industry changes.
Yeah.
Right? Like, things have changed so much in the fitness industry that we're like, do we need to adjust to that? Do we need to stick to our lane? What do we need to do? Financially, I think having capital is always going to help you from the beginning. We did not do that, and we still have not done that. We've been completely on our own. Yeah. And essentially, like, every time we've earned money, we've invested it back into the company. So it's nice to know that we have full control. But we're at a point now where we're looking for investors, if anybody's interested. Gotta just throw that out there. But it would be important to find the right person. Yeah. At the end of the day, I want to invest with somebody who, or work with somebody who really understands our mission. Yeah, of course we want to make money. Of course, like, there's this opportunity to really grow it. But if it's not right, if the fit isn't right, if you don't believe in, like, the core values and mission of our company, like, I don't want to work with you. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to work with a shark who's just like, great, let's throw all that to the side. We're just going to make money. Yeah. Right? So it's got to be the right balance. And I think, like I said, team is really important. A hard part for me, I have a business background, which has helped a lot in terms of growing the business. Yeah. But I'm also the creative. I love being the creative. The routines, the concepts, the videos, all of that stuff. Yeah. So I have to kind of split my time a little bit. But ultimately, I think for any entrepreneur, know your strengths and then fill in all the other pieces of your business with people who are good at what they do. Right? Yeah. Because spreading yourself too thin, trying to do it all in the beginning, right? As a business owner,
stop looking at me.
as a bit, this is like, you want to do it all, but B, you can't and you shouldn't. Because you're spreading yourself too thin. Yeah. Like, I'm so guilty for so many years of trying to handle it all, which is a little bit of a control thing, that, like, type A personality. Yeah. But you can't. You have to. Yeah, you can't. You have to find people that you can trust to do all the other things, so you can focus on what you're good at. Yeah. So that's my advice, is to really try and build your team with people who are good at what they do individually, so that you guys complement each other and can fulfill the vision that you set up to hit.
Into that, like, how, because you said they started off, a lot of them started off with friends. How did a lot of the common advice some people would say is, like, don't go into business with your friends. How did you make that distinction of, like, someone might have messed something up business wise, but then you're hanging out, still a little salty. You might be a little salty a bit. Like,
that's a personal thing. Yeah, I think everybody works differently. Obviously, communication is a big component of that. Sometimes you really have to separate, like, this is work time and this is friend time. Like, I think Beyonce is a good example of that. If you've ever watched any of her documentaries or stuff, her dad has been her manager for so long. Imagine your dad is, like, dictating what you do. He's your business, like, he's your boss, but he's your dad. So that's got to be so hard, but it's always possible with the right people. And if you get to a point in a friendship and a business situation where you can't work together, you gotta be honest about it. Okay, you have to really just understand, like, hey, I'd rather be your friend and save our friendship than try to make this business work.
Yeah.
So it's a personal thing, and it really depends. Again, I think I've been really fortunate that like the people who are still on board, we've been able to make it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still working together, and it's been good.
Huh. It's interesting because like, there's different facets of life really expose how the other person is. Because there's like the friendship level, and then there's the intimate relationship level, and then there's the business relationship level. So all these layers on, I guess, the default relationship exposes more of the person of what we don't see, like how they might handle money, or how they handle pressure situations, or things like that. You're talking about team. Like, how the heck did you grow your team of instructors all over the world? How'd that start?
Yeah. In the very beginning, it was same thing. It was friends. It was people who were maybe taking class.
Yeah.
And we didn't know what we were doing in terms of like, we have to create a training program, and we have to look at all the little things that I do or that we as a company are doing that we can now train people how to do.
Yeah.
So it's been a process. We're still adapting our training model and our program. And it's gotten really good. Like, I just have to say, I think our one-day training is pretty top-notch in terms of like information we're giving and how we're training our instructors. And it's probably one of the most difficult. Because again, back to the follow-along model, it's a little simpler to teach somebody how to follow that choreography versus musical timing, understanding, like our format is structured, but not structured to the music. Yeah. So you have to learn, there's a whole other component now where I'm in the middle of teaching my choreography, and I'm listening to when the music's happening. Because if I know that a chorus is about to come in, I have to understand how to structure the class and count people in on that one.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So people ask me all the time, they're like, so how does it go to this song? And I'm like, it doesn't go to this song.
It doesn't go to this song,
Yeah, it goes to every song.
Yeah.
So you just have to be aware. So there's a little bit more difficulty in teaching our format. Yeah. But when people get it, it's so much freedom. As a teacher, you can really take it on as your own and feel like it's your own choreography. You're instructing the class, which is what I want. We never wanted to build an army of robots. Yeah. We want an army of like charismatic, passionate people who really want to change lives in their own communities.
Wow. So take me through like what a one-day training would be like.
Well, there's a lot of secret sauce there. I can't tell you all
right,
that.
So I might be done after this interview. All right. So,
but I can tell a little bit. Just the basics. I mean, for anybody that's interested in getting certified and wants to come through the program, you can expect being on your feet a lot. A lot of training programs do sort of like the lecture, where you'll sit down and you're taking notes. I'm like, I want to see you move. So we do a lot of, we build throughout the whole day on all of the main elements. So you'll get up and you'll practice one component. Yeah. We'll talk about it. You'll get up and practice the second component. So as we go through the day, it's just like, now add this in. Now add this element. Now add this element. So by the end of the day, you're teaching a full 8 count using all of the core elements that we're looking for a good teacher to have.
So it's super immersive. It's not like It's not like listen to me talk the whole time.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Very. Yeah. And that's the point. Like, I need you up. I need you practicing. I want to see you implementing. Like I said, we don't use any vocal cues. We use all hand signals. So vocal would be on a microphone. Yeah. So that, to me, that's something easy to fall back on for an instructor. Yeah. Because if you have a microphone, you could say, okay, now everybody to the right. Okay, everybody to the left. Everybody hands up. We wanted to remove that because we want it to be about the music.
Oh, that's cool.
So we don't tell our instructors to use microphones at all. Yeah. It's sign language. Okay, everybody. We're going to go from the top. So every time you see me do this, we're going to start over.
Oh, I thought that was just a dancer thing. I was like, oh, okay, he's going from the top. Because I picked that up. I'm like, okay, he's going from the top.
It's literally how we teach the format. Okay? Using about 5 hand signals.
Oh, dang.
So the excitement for me is that would transcend any language barrier.
Yeah, that's true.
Because you could go to any country, doesn't matter what language you speak, you're all going to understand this. Stop. Yeah. Right? Like, don't go.
Dang,
I know.
that's freaking cool. I didn't. That's like a element that I never would have picked up.
Yeah.
Because being in rehearsals so many years, it's like the hand signals kind of become second nature. But
They do.
Not seeing it from the point of view of like a non-dancer, a newbie,
and we're elevating them. So we're literally elevating the hand signals to the idea that you could teach to a group of 100 people on stage with no vocal cues, all hand signals.
Cool.
It's like a conductor of an orchestra.
Yeah.
Right. Think about the conductor up there. That's like. I mean, I don't know what any of those things
Damn it, Larry!
I don't know what any of those, right, but they're not saying and strings, right? Okay, and go for trumpets.
Yeah.
Like, they're literally just like, cue you, and cue you, and everybody together.
Yeah.
And that's as an instructor, you can move an entire room with just a few hand signals. It's cool.
Yeah.
And you have to. You are leading. You're an instructor. You have to.
Like, when the other done, I'm an instructor.
Yeah.
What happens next?
So specifically in our training program, you do not get a certification right away. There's some formats that as long as you pay the fee, as long as you show up and you are there the entire time, congratulations, you're certified, go teach our format. Right, go teach our format. We've always been really, really strong about never allowing that. I can't imagine that I could show somebody in one day how to teach Groove and then trust that they're going to represent the brand fully. So we have an assessment process, a proficiency process. So after you've attained all of the information and all of the core elements of our program, you now have 30 days to go home, practice everything, start to implement what you learned, and then you have to submit a video. Send it on over to us so we can see that you've got proficiency in it. And then we, at that point, let you know, congratulations, you've passed, you have proficiency, or I need you to work on these couple things. And I love that because for any instructor at any level, if they're open to hearing feedback about making them a better instructor, that's really awesome that we're taking the time to do that. That we're taking the time to look at the video and go, I'd love to see a little bit more of this or a little bit more of that. Yeah. So I'm happy with our program at this point because we're still handling it that way. Yeah. And I hope we can continue to do that because we want to make really good instructors. And I hate when people get their assessment back and it says you didn't pass and they feel like they failed because it's not a fail. Yeah. It's I still have a couple things I need to work on.
It's just feedback.
Yeah. I mean, as humans, right? Like in any job, like you got to be able to hear that feedback on how to make yourself better. Yeah. Because if we can tell you a couple of notes that are going to make you a better instructor, and then all of a sudden you like start to fly and build your classes into like 50 people every week. Yeah. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
So in terms of like building classes, like how, like I'm a new instructor. I have no idea how do I start bringing people into the door?
It's a great question. Resources. Okay. I mean, social media is obviously the biggest component these days of being able to reach large audiences. So you have to have a general understanding of how to create content, how to use it as promotions. Yeah. But word of mouth is your biggest asset. Freely and openly talking about what you do to other people. I promise you, like I've gotten my doctor to come. I've gotten people that I just met like at another event. When we open up conversation, oh, what do you do? Oh, I'm a dance teacher. Yeah. Oh, no way. What kind of dance do you do? ... You have every opportunity to be like, you would love it. Come check it out.
Yeah. So it's more natural conversation instead of like, hey, come to my dance class. Come to my dance class. They're just like, I feel like it can go into two different roads where someone's like, hey, come. Are you guys going to come? Are you guys going to come?
When does anybody like being shoved? Like, it's like telemarketing. Right? Yeah. It's like, I don't want to buy your product because you're calling me in the middle of dinner.
Are you coming?
Right. But if I met you casually and it came up in conversation and we're talking about it, and then I promise those people that do come and they enjoy it because you're creating this experience for them. Yeah. They bring their friends. Yeah. They start telling people, and tell more people.
Yeah.
I mean, that's legitimately how we've grown.
Wow.
The amount of money we put into like advertising and marketing is so minimal compared to probably most companies, because people who love it spread the word for you.
Yeah.
They become your ambassadors.
That's a true sign of a really good, great working business. Is the customers or the people are the ones, of course, doing the marketing for you.
Yeah, any great business, right?
For people to come join your program, do they need to be instructors already, or can they someone from like no experience join?
Great question. Both.
Both?
If you have experience as an instructor, it's only going to help you. But if you've never done it before, we're still training you and giving you all the tools to do it. It just might take you a little bit longer. Right? Yeah. Yeah. So I prefer sometimes having people with no experience, because sometimes people who have been doing it for years can be a little set in their ways. They've taught many other formats. They know different hand signals or different cues. It takes them a little harder to break some of those habits and do it the way we're asking them to do it. So it just depends. I think at the end of the day, if you are passionate about it, if you are motivated to grow a community, to share your joy and your passion for dance, it don't matter if you've done it before or not. Just get your butt in the training room and try. That's all you can do is try. Dope. Hey, I like that you said dope. Can I say something about that? What's that? Because we're talking about instructors. What about it? It's so cool, because as instructors and even people in our community, we adapted the acronym DOPE to be a distributor of positive energy. And I think that's just like, why don't you want to be dope? Don't you want to be dope? I'm dope, right? That's such a good meaning to it now. Right. That needs to be a shirt. I don't know if that's a shirt. Do you guys have a shirt that does that? Last question is, where can people find you? Anywhere. Not you, but you're gonna come find me? Yeah. Here's your address. Here's my where can people look you up online? I mean, the best place to find us is groove3.com. It's GROOV3. So flip the E. There's no E in it, which we didn't really talk about. And just super quick, the 3 is our motto, which is dance, sweat, live. It could not get more simpler than that. We want you to dance like a superstar. We want you to sweat out your day. And when you put it all together, we want you to live a happier, healthy life. So we came up with those 3 things. We said, ooh, look, we can flip the E at the end. So we got Groove 3. So that's where it is, groove3.com. It literally has everything. Our site is so awesome. We have our shop. We have our locate page to find classes. We have our training page if you're interested in getting certified. That has a ton of information about the program. And then, of course, all our social channels. Our YouTube channel, which is Groove3 Dance, has a lot of 20-minute workout sessions and tutorials. So, of course, if you're like, I want to check it out, but there's not a class near me, or I want to check it out before I go to class, go to YouTube. It's all there, and subscribe. Yeah. Everything he mentioned will be in the link in the description down below, so make sure you guys check it out. I think that is it. My friend, thank you so much. I know we went a lot longer than expected, but in good conversation, and my curiosity kept coming. I wanted to learn more and more. Cool, and we're super accessible. So if you guys ever have questions, shoot us an email, a text. Make a comment down below, and we'd love to answer it. Yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Benjamin Allen of Groove 3. We will catch you guys next time for whatever this segment is going to be. All right.